Libraforge keeps plant-owned documents, workflows, records, and operational experience where they matter most, close to the work. Industrial teams lose time when manuals, procedures, and hard-won knowledge are scattered across binders, shared drives, email, and personal memory. Libraforge turns scattered manuals, procedures, records, and field experience into a local knowledge system, organized around the work, searchable in context, and ready to support the people doing the job. Compact enough to hold in one hand, the self-contained appliance is designed for point-of-use placement near the equipment, process, or team it supports. Its rear-mounting interface supports familiar DIN rail installation in a machine area, line, cell, shop, laboratory, utility area, or control space. Teams connect through the local service Wi-Fi interface or an approved plant network. Browsing, search, notes, forms, records, and events remain local and offline first during normal use. That local foundation supports the industrial lifecycle from delivery and commissioning through daily operation. Libraforge can be delivered with new equipment, added during an integration or modernization project, or deployed around existing plant assets, carrying useful knowledge from commissioning into daily operation. Libraforge begins with the folder structure the customer already understands, then uses flexible work areas to organize access around the facility, equipment, project, or work being performed. A device administrator selects an existing folder and designates it as a work area. Each work area creates a controlled workspace, ensuring users can access the information and tools relevant to their work. Each user receives the work areas relevant to their responsibilities. Administrators can be assigned by work area, keeping knowledge control with the people who understand the work. Each user sees only the work areas assigned to them, including shared reference libraries, keeping access focused without duplicating common documents. A work area may represent a facility, production line, machine group, laboratory, project, customer, contract, or any other useful folder scope. Inside this mechanical work area, the MIL 403 pump context keeps manuals, procedures, drawings, photos, forms, notes, events, and records together. Once the content is organized, LibraTags adds the language people actually use, searchable titles, descriptions, equipment names, symptoms, tasks, and local terms without changing the source file. That added context strengthens LibraSearch, helping users answer a practical question: where is the information? Results remain local, permission filtered, and tied directly to their sources. Technicians search from the current work area or equipment context using symptoms, component names, tasks, tags, file names, or wording inside search indexed documents. A search for foamy oil, cavitation, and unstable pressure brings together relevant files, approved notes, forms, completed records, and document entries, then links back to the real sources. Content filters separate files, folders, LibraNotes, and LibraForms when a particular evidence type is needed. LibraTag filters narrow the same results by categories, keywords, and topics using language created by people at the facility. Finding information is only part of the job. LibraForms moves into execution, turning inspections and procedures into guided browser workflows at the point of work. Device administrators can build forms locally, import from a spreadsheet template, or reuse a schema file from existing forms and publish it into the appropriate work area. Once those workflows are ready, technicians carry them into the field on familiar browser devices. Each LibraForm guides the user through clearly defined tasks and steps. As work progresses, technicians can record text, selections, measurements, conditions, photos, completed checks, and signatures, with engineering units and limits applied where needed. LibraForms is designed to travel with the work. A technician can open a form while connected to the Libraforge appliance, then carry the device beyond the local Wi-Fi range to complete an equipment walkdown, inspection, or maintenance activity. Progress remains available in the browser, and the completed record submits when the technician returns and reconnects to the same appliance. Once submitted, the completed form becomes part of the work area's searchable operational record, alongside the manuals, procedures, and knowledge that supported the work. Each submission creates a time-stamped PDF that preserves the user, completion time, submitted responses, captured media, and applicable verification details. Cryptographic hash values are provided for audit purposes. To complement those structured field records, LibraNotes captures the knowledge that develops around the work, preserving guidance, lessons learned, and other organizational knowledge the facility has reviewed and deliberately chosen to keep. Assigned users can suggest a note. Admins can create, review, approve, edit, or reject notes before ordinary users rely on it. Approved notes capture recurring problems, proven local lessons, cautions, and troubleshooting context that vendor manuals may never contain. While LibraNotes preserves what the organization has learned, LibraEvents provides the operational timeline, showing what happened, when it occurred, and what the last technician did. A user records a short factual report with time of occurrence recorded automatically. The published report becomes immediate operational history. Events appear chronologically inside the relevant work area, making a sequence of temporary action, permanent repair, and follow-up easier to review. Every event is labeled as a historical observation, not an approved procedure, diagnosis, recommendation, or work order. Corrections retain revision history. Events are excluded from knowledge retrieval. Users deliberately choose events search or use event terms when they need dated operational history. Building on those records and reviewed knowledge, LibraInsights connects related evidence across promoted documents and other approved sources, showing users what is relevant, why it surfaced, and exactly where it came from, without presenting machine-derived interpretation as operational fact. For intentionally promoted PDFs, it exposes authored sections, physical page ranges, useful table or figure names, and valid contents navigation. LibraInsights correlates permission-filtered evidence across manuals, procedures, approved LibraNotes, LibraForms, completed records, Libra tags, and work area context. It ranks the strongest related evidence, explains why it surfaced, and links each result back to its source. It helps users understand what information is related and why, while keeping the evidence visible and leaving diagnosis and action to qualified people. LibraInsights creates a powerful way to dig into source documents and retrieve, rank and relate content. As information moves out of daily use, LibraArchive keeps it from cluttering active search and insights without immediately discarding it. Authorized administrators can restore archived material when it becomes relevant again or permanently remove it through an explicit, controlled action. Whether delivered with equipment, integrated into a project, or deployed directly by a facility, Libraforge keeps knowledge and workflows with the work. Visit libraforge.com to schedule a demonstration.